Oh shit, I almost didn't see you there. What's going on, beautiful people? It's me, Prograps, your favorite wrestling stick figure YouTuber here, and I already know what you're thinking. Yes, I got a fan on my desk, and yes, I met a fan in real life. The luck of that guy. But anyways, let's get into the top 10 reasons why Daniel Garcia is a future WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Hi, my name's Adrian, and I like wrestling. Just because I love you. Alright, so boom. Quick question for you while you laying there in your bed on your phone right now, right? Where were you on January 26th in 2020? Around 10 p.m. specifically. Because I'll tell you where I was. I was sitting in my bedroom at the edge, get it, of my chair because I'm watching the Royal Rumble and the 21st entry is about to come out. 3, 2, 1, you think you know me, and I'm losing my absolute shit because the rated R superstar Edge is in the Royal Rumble and he's retired. The man I saw retire about 7 years ago at this point comes out the smoke and the crowd is going bonkers. All right, you see Edge's face and you know this shit means something to him. Okay, the look of surprise that the crowd reacted this positively to him, and the look of just joy, like how you feel discovering something you love for the first time, like watching a brand new Programs video. Yeah. But no, seriously, this moment is forever a legendary moment in wrestling, right? And you know what plays a big part in this? The fact that nobody even knew this was gonna happen. There weren't any dirt sheets and no real rumors about it. Now, of course, you know, I'm sure there was maybe 3 or 4 online, but it wasn't anything serious that got leaked right before, at least for me, right? This moment didn't get spoiled for me, luckily, but that unawareness made this moment truly special for me and fans all around the world, which to me, in my opinion, that's what's missing nowadays in wrestling, okay? I do think wrestling is the best it's ever been. Yes, I've said that before and I will continue saying it. But because of the times we're in, we got an important element taken away from us due to social media, technology, and just the times we're living in. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is immersion. Okay, so I'll be honest with y'all right quick, okay? I be struggling with the borders of telling jokes or just like straight up yapping in these videos, okay? So just a heads up, we may yap, we may get happy, we may cry. Who the fuck knows? Anyways, transition. So what is immersion, okay? And why is it you? Immersion in pro wrestling to me is a bunch of things, right? One aspect of it is being truly invested in the story you like. You're watching week to week and you can't wait to see what happens next. You're watching the promos, the segments, and even the filler matches just cause there might be a chance for something new to develop. This was me for the last 3 years in the Bloodline story, I won't lie, alright? And look, if you have watched the Programs video before, then you already know. I'm glazing the Bloodline. Shocker. I was watching every segment, every SmackDown just to see what happens, especially in COVID when Jey Uso and Roman first started the storyline. That shit was, well, you know. And something that makes the Bloodline story special, which is honestly the other aspect of immersion, is the fact that the story was unpredictable. And when there were spots that were predictable, it was okay because those were the best story beats that could happen. They made the right predictable choices. When Sami turned on Roman, finally, after times of building it up, we all knew it was coming, but that's because that's what made the most sense, and we as fans were so invested in these characters that we still wanted to see it, and we loved it. I remember sitting at the edge of my brother's couch watching the Rumble with him, and when Sami was behind Roman with the chair, well, 1, I automatically thought of 2014, okay? But 2, I knew, oh shit, this is it, and wham, bam, boom, it happened. Now, was this a predictable moment? Yes, but does that make it bad? I don't think so. Sometimes the best story beats are the predictable ones, and that's because those are the good routes the story should go. Good storytelling is good storytelling regardless, even if you see it coming or not. And bad storytelling is bad fucking storytelling, whether you see it coming or not. Like, look at the whole OG Bloodline story versus new Bloodline story. We knew this was coming for months now, but we're still excited because it's a great story being told, and we're invested as fans in this story. We've seen each one of these characters go through arcs and trials, and we're so invested into these characters. But we, as wrestling fans, we can't do nothing but comment on shit we love. Now, why do I bring this up? Because truthfully, some of y'all don't deserve a fucking pen, bro. Like, the shit I've seen online that some of you guys think some story should go is fucking awful, okay? And we, as wrestling fans, have been conditioned to putting our opinion on things that nobody asked for, okay? Like me. Literally me right fucking now, okay? Matter of fact, go hit that like button if you agree with me. Caress that like button. I'm ending it there because growth, alright? Now, I'm not saying that predictability can't be a bad thing though, okay? There's pros and cons. It really depends on the situation and how the story's being built, okay? Oh, also, guys, fucking side note in the middle of the video, this is my first programs video that I'm not in my old squeaky chair, okay? I'm spinning my chair around as we talk. You can't see it, but that was one of the struggles for me before, okay? I had to record these shits sitting perfectly still and whatnot, and now, you know, I'm spinning in my chair, I'm moving. I think that's why truthfully, I think I sound kind of far away, but if I'm this close, I kind of sound okay. Alright, side note over. We back on the main point, alright? For example, around 2020 in the pandemic, okay, out in the galaxy, far away, there was a distant land called AEW, which in my opinion, they were in a good spot considering all things happening around the world, you know? And there was a future world champion there named Cudi Rhodes, okay? You may have heard of him. He was in the storyline with another wrestler named Anthony Ogogo. Classic American versus... Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to spend too much time talking about it, alright? If y'all want to see it, go check out I Enjoy Garfield's video on Cody Rhodes versus Anthony Ogogo. Yeah, that's a shameless plug. So pretty much, it was the corny American hero versus not American hero storyline, which ended in Cody winning. And it was just a predictable good guy wins because America. And all that jazz, right? So predictability could really go both ways, alright? And you know what else is predictable? You hitting that sub button, because we're on the way to 2K subscribers like the poopy video game company, alright? And if you ain't do it already, do me a favor and take that subscribe button to bed. Okay, so for this next part of the video, you know, y'all could call me an old man, a boomer, but you guys will have to call me a truther. And why do I say this? I say this because social media and the internet has ruined professional wrestling. I'm joking, it hasn't, but it has changed professional wrestling for the worst in my opinion, alright? Now look, there's a lot of good things that come with the internet and social media and wrestling, right? Wrestlers have the opportunity to climb a mountain quicker and be noticed easier due to not just word of mouth, but through word of text and tweets and posts and whatever else you can do. Maybe let programs interview for a future video. I don't know. We see wrestlers tweet at promotions and gain an audience for themselves before they even sign to these promotions. Look at AEW, okay? That shit started from Dave Meltzer and Cody on Twitter. And now there's a promotion that gives more job opportunities to wrestlers. But, ladies and gentlemen, Programs is not a wrestler. Programs is one of the people in the crowd. Programs is for the people, we the people. And as great as the internet is for wrestlers, I think from a fan standpoint, the internet has ruined immersion for us, okay? When we were younger and we all got into wrestling for the first time, right? What do we all commonly think about it? That this shit is 100% real, okay? These storylines aren't written, and these are real moments happening. John Cena being fired because of the Nexus, trauma. Jeff Hardy losing the steel cage to CM Punk and having to leave SmackDown, trauma. Rey Mysterio getting fucking murdered by the Great Khali and the Big Show and Batista. There's a lot of people that for some reason have murdered Rey Mysterio on live TV, but trauma. That shit was real to us, damn it. Now, we are those same fans, but grown up now. And we all had that moment, alright, where little Todd came up to us and said,
"Did you know that this is fake?"
And that shit shattered our hearts, okay? That shit ruined our immersion. We believed in what we were seeing, and that peel behind the curtain to us ruined it for a lot of people that to this day, they just can't get into it. And to some other ones, it led to a hyperfixation on the sport, and now you're in your bedroom talking into a mic and you're animating a stick figure for the rest of the world to hear. And for some reason, he's on a Nimbus cloud. I don't know what's happening, but we hear though. In my opinion, the internet has done the same thing that little Todd did to us 12 years ago. That kind okay, all right. But what I mean by this is because of social media, we have a constant peel behind the curtain 24/7 on wrestling. Whether that's dirt sheets and Twitter journalists constantly posting behind the scenes news on whose contract is up and who's disgruntled backstage and who got choked out just a little bit, or wrestlers even themselves. Like now PG, look, okay, they have lives too. They can post whatever they want. And I fully agree with you. I completely understand that. But this is a big factor why Immersion is dead in my opinion. Kayfabe isn't as much of a thing like it used to be, okay? MJF and some other people keep it alive and they stay in character, which is a cool thing to see because in the opportunities fans meet these characters, specifically kids, the version they see on TV is who they see in real life, which adds to the believability of the product, aka Immersion. I met MJF at a Comic-Con. Was he nice to me? No. MJF called me turkey tits. All right. If I have the video, I'll put the video up.
3, 2, 1.
Right, turkey tits. Now you gonna walk that way.
And this shit was fucking awesome because the same villain I've seen on TV is the same villain I met in real life, and it's cool to see these characters outside of a wrestling ring and be that same character. It's why we're fans of the product and why we attach ourselves to baby faces or heels because of who they are on screen. We see ourselves in these characters, and it's a cool feeling to meet this character you see on your TV or Twitch. Look at when the Y6 debuted on Raw, okay? Their debut was insane. They fucking murdered everybody backstage. Bodies on the floor. Chad Gable got shot in the head. It was crazy. And it was a horrifying debut that set the tone for these characters. And then that same night, a fan took a picture with him at a fucking Whataburger and posted it online. Now, what can they do really to control that? Nothing, honestly. It's just kind of unfortunate. Fans know who these wrestlers are now because of social media and the internet, so they're gonna get recognized even out of the mask, especially if the Y6 shirt wasn't fucking obvious enough. And of course, you know, they can't say no to a fan asking for a picture. So yeah, don't get me wrong, I completely get that these wrestlers have lives, you know, and they're allowed to keep the immersion only on screen, of course. But just for me as a fan, in my opinion, the immersion of wrestling isn't the same because of this. Quick side note, this is probably my most negative video by far too. So if you're looking for pro positive grabs, this is not the video, all right? Another point too, right now shows are being double taped, okay? Holidays are coming up and the shows being double taped allows these wrestlers to go home and be with their families, which is really good and amazing, honestly. I understand it very much, okay? But because of the internet, we can't have nice things now, okay? I saw a spoiler recently about Bronson Reed being on Team New Bloodline the morning before the segment even fucking happened. Like, what? Immersion is dead, all right? And I think the only time spoiling something worked and was cool, made sense, was CM Punk's debut in AEW, okay? Because they did not specifically state, hey, CM Punk will be returning to wrestling. That didn't get leaked, no nothing. It was just a big question mark. They just teased the absolute shit out of it to let us know, hey, he's coming, but they didn't say it exactly, okay? And of course, this led to one of the most hyped up moments in wrestling, and it paid off because now the GOAT's back in WWE. Ha! But yeah, guys, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to my grab talk, all right, on why wrestling isn't immersive anymore. This is my first sort of negative wrestling video, and is this a heel turn? A pro grabs heel turn? Nah, my next video is pretty positive when that comes out like 2 months from now, knowing me. But I'm still alive, guys, you know, I'm chilling. But you guys already know the deal, man. Like the video if you agree with me. Please don't dislike. Comment below if you like negative grabs, and share with a friend that hasn't watched wrestling in 15 years, and subscribe to your boy, man. We on the way to 2K. We almost there, y'all. We so close. And last but not least, y'all, join the Grappy Cord, the Pro Grabs Discord. We be in there vibing, watching some good old wrestling together. We argue basketball, rap. We do it all, baby, okay? And it's a fun time. Pop out. And yeah, guys, I still don't got an outro, so I'm gonna just leave y'all with a Pro Grabs out.
Ready to die in this motherfucker. Shit, I'm probably about to slide out this motherfucker. Got too fried in this motherfucker. About to hit the roof, gon' fly on your motherfuckers. What's the word? Who mistook me for a fucking herb? Just the same 47 that's solid and curved. Still going through the same battles and it's gotten worse. Boat still moving, so I'm sailing past the static curse. Been vetted, shit, I know that you impressed, but that's just what your impression is. I'm in the chamber trying to find out what